Hello everybody and welcome back to Uncle Jack's Outdoors. In this episode we're going to be shooting my beautiful Winchester Model 94 chambered in 30-30. I've got a factory round and two different hand loads worked up. Let's take it on down to the range. Okay, we're out here at the range and our objective today is to try out our reloads, most importantly for function and velocity. We've got some factory rounds here and we're going to compare some 30-30 reloads here. Sierra Pro Hunter flat nose loaded 33 grains of H335. Then over here we've got the Sierra Pro Hunter round nose loaded with 37 grains of BLC2. I've got my Caldwell sled here. This is imperative for sighting in rifles and for testing reloads. And I've got my ballistic precision chronograph here, also made by Caldwell. We're going to set up the chronograph and try a few shots. Okay, let's go ahead and load 3 of the factory rounds. We're shooting Winchester Super X 30-30, 150 grain power point. And if you watch my reloading video, I talked about neck tension, and this is exactly why you need the neck tension. The 30-30 loading process is a tubular magazine. I'm not sure what we're going to see for on velocities here. I've got the chronograph set up about 10 feet from the muzzle. Always wear your eyes and ears, boys and girls. We'll jack one in here and give it a rock. (2,400 feet per second). $23.50. And $23.40. So that gives us a good baseline, 2,300 feet per second. So while I'm only at 50 yards, this is why I like to use the lead sled. That is a lever action rifle with open sights, and that's pretty good by any standard. I'd really like to kill a deer with this rifle someday, and it'd be even better if I could do it with my hand loads. Hopefully my hand loads shoot like this. It's time to try some hand loads. First we're going to shoot the hand loads that are loaded with powder H335, a 33 grain charge. This is a 150 grain flat nose Sierra Pro Hunter. Okay, fire in the hole. $23.50 feet per second. $23.25. So the first one didn't read, and then we got 2 of them over 2,300 feet per second. That's really good. I'm going to walk up and take a quick look at the target. Well, if you're familiar with my reloading videos, you'll notice that I don't always build up a charge. I generally like to start at the max load. And the reason for that is I feel like factory loads are loaded very closely to what's published as the max load. So there's a good example of that just now where we were shooting the factory loads and then I shot the max load for H335 powder recommended for that bullet weight, and we got an almost identical velocity. Let's go ahead and try some of the BLC2 powder. By the way, that last group was about a 2-inch group, high and right. Okay, here we go, fire in the hole. Ooh. Okay, well, everybody makes mistakes. $24.30. So that's moving pretty good for a 30 caliber bullet. Out of a relatively short barrel on this lever action. $24.80. I can feel the kick on that too. That's moving pretty good. That might be a good, that one right there might be a good hunting bullet. And $24.70. So, you know, using the chronograph, it just ensures everything about your reloading process is occurring correctly. So here's about an 1.5-inch group with the powder H335 and probably a 2.5-inch group with the BLC2. Might have just got lucky with the factory loads. Well guys, I just wanted to conclude by saying how lucky I am to live in this great country where we can enjoy firearms. Heck, I've got my own shooting range here. Not many places in the world you can just build your own private shooting range. Anyway, this beautiful NRA Centennial Edition rifle, Winchester Model 94, has just been a real joy. I inherited this gun and it's very dear to my heart. Let's see if I can hit anything with it from a standing position. Not too bad. Hey, thanks for watching Uncle Jack's Outdoors.